Okay, I gave you an assignment that draw a line graph year-wise from 2015 to 20 GDP of Pakistan and its neighboring countries. Either a GDP and then GDP per capita. Let's do one of these and then you will get the idea that how to do the other one. You have to first fetch the data. What's the best source? First you should just search on a Google GDP by country. So let's see what Google responds. It responded, okay, World Bank data is the most reliable one. For me, otherwise you can get any. They also gives you like allows you to download the files to the whole data in three formats. Here you can see they are showing the average data of the whole world, the GDP of the whole world in trillions since 1960s till 2020. It has been reached up to 84.70. After the pandemic, I guess it went down. Okay, but we need Pakistan and its neighboring countries. Let's download this Excel file. Open it. Okay, that's the file, metadata. It will show you in which units they are showing. It's currently the current US dollars value. And what's the GDP? GDP at the purchase price is the sum of the gross values added by all the resistance in the economy. Yes, we all know already. Metadata. Okay. Here, it's the GDP of every country. Let's just start working. We need to sort out for Pakistan and its neighboring countries, so we have to put the filter. For filter, you can use the manual things or go from the ribbons. I remember the shortcut, so I'll use that. So my shortcut keys are like Control plus Shift plus arrow key to select the row, and then Control Shift and L. So this is the filter. I have applied the filter. I need to sort out the Pakistan and its neighboring countries, so let's search for Pakistan. So yes, we got the Pakistan's value, and then we need its neighboring countries. So first neighboring country, let's say China. We don't need any other China. It's add selection to the filter because we want to keep the Pakistan as it is, and then we want to add the China in our selection in our searching criteria. So China, after China, it's India. Let's have a data of India. Add current, check on it. Add current selection to the filter. Afghanistan. Add selection to the filter again. What else? Iran. Add selection to the filter. Okay, once you have fetched the data of Pakistan and its neighboring countries year-wise, it's better to copy the data from this file to another file, to work on a new file, because it's a huge one and it contains the data of every country. It might create some problems, or Control N to have a new file in Excel. It's opening. Control V to paste the all data. Here you can see the data is not in a good format. It's not that visible. So let me just change the format. I'm selecting the whole data by using the Control Shift and arrow keys. Change the format of this cells from general to numbers. See? Problem gone. Column D is unnecessary, delete it. Okay, we need the data from 2015 to 20, right? But yes, I told you about this sparkline, or if I haven't, then let me show you here. See, can you see? It's very interesting. These small line graphs of each country, the GDP of each country. We can create the same. How? Let me show you. Sparklines. Make another column. Okay. Go to the home. Insert. See here, sparklines. You want to create a line graph, it is asking for the data range. Select the data range. Select the data range by pressing Control Shift and arrow keys from 1960 to 20. Can I see my output? Oh yes, I got one. Here it is. This. Okay, drag it to apply on every column. Similarly, apart from the line graph, I can have some other types of the sparklines too. The column things, or even I can have a sparkline or the column for 2020 of different countries. Yes, how to select the column? It is asking for the data range. See, this is how you can draw the different sparklines of column graphs. Column asking for the data range. Now select data row wise, yearly of the first country, which is Afghanistan. Year progress, yearly progress, and simply drag it down. See how it looks. And if you wanted to create a line graph of each country wise from 2015 onwards, so delete the rest of its data which is not usable or not required since 1960. Okay, data has been deleted, remaining 2015 to 20. Okay, let's differentiate the heading by giving it a color. And select the columns which we want to insert into a line graph. The country names on the horizontal axis, while year the country wise, yes, year wise horizontally, and the numerical numbers on the vertical axis. Here we need to show the axis titles. The y-axis, this is GDP in current US dollars. Okay, and on the horizontal axis it's year. Let's put down the appropriate chart title. That would be the best one is to say the GDP of Pakistan and its neighboring countries. Okay, that's fine. Let me stretch to some visible position. Here you can see the problem is, yes, you can select the chart any style which you want. Yes, the problem here is the huge numbers on the vertical axis. We don't want them to be visible in the US dollars. Yes, US dollar it's fine, but it may be in the billions or trillions, so that our number may be visible in some elegant way. So here you can change the data unit. So I have changed it from normal US dollars to billion. And see, the Pakistan, Iran and Afghanistan are not very much visible, so I have converted them into million. But again, because of the China, all the rest of the graphs, especially of Pakistan and its neighboring Afghanistan and Iran, are so stick together, so they are not visible. I can still change it to billions would be more appropriate. You can see the exact values by just crossing over the cursor. Okay, let's delete the China because it is taking the whole graph on some different levels, some very high levels. It has a huge GDP in comparative to the Pakistan and other countries. Okay, let's do some editing. We can increase the size of any of the text within the graph by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus the greater button. It's near the question mark button and upward from the alter button. Do the same with all the text which you think they are smaller. Increase the font sizes. Control B for bold. China, it's showing the reference error because the China, I have deleted the China's row. Okay, I again want to change the unit. Trillions or billions is fine.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा गुड बाय गया